when you're the first speaker, you're either going to set the tone for the entire event, or you're going to give everybody else something that they can just raise the bar a little bit and that kind of thing. So I'm hoping I'm going to be able to kind of set the pace for this. So my topic today is how to become a TikTok superstar. And the reason why that's so important is because it's just one of those things that you have to do something else because you.
Right.
What?
You're not allowed to do TikTok. I'm sorry, you can't do TikTok. Find something else to talk about.
Okay. That wasn't very nice.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. Listen, I'm busy.
Oh.
It's not important. Okay. I don't know how many of you have ever had the situation where you've been talking with your spouse, you've been talking with somebody else, and they're trying to figure out whether or not you're serious about what you're doing. Let me tell you something. I have no idea how to become a TikTok superstar because, quite frankly, I just go on it every once in a while just to entertain myself. But what I want to talk to you about today is that this is not a side hustle. And, there's lots of opportunities out there that people are presenting where, you can do something without doing something, or you can achieve something without doing something. Well, that's not actually how it works. And, there's a lot of people that say they want a lot of things, but quite frankly, their actions are not congruent with what it is that they say they want. And then they don't understand why they're not getting what it is that they want. And part of it has to do with how they approach the opportunities that are right in front of them. How do they approach what's right in their hand? And here's the number one thing you got to learn how to do. You got to learn how to become indestructible. There's a lot of people that talk about becoming indestructible or, being good at what they do and everything like this. I'm talking about being indistractable. You need to be like, I don't know if you guys have ever watched horse racing. Have you ever noticed that they have the blinders on the side and all that kind of thing? That's because they're running their race. The horse is running its race, and it doesn't need to be distracted. And they do everything they can to make the horse indistractable, so it just focuses on where it needs to go. And too many people get excited about shiny things. And the way that you achieve anything is that you just focus on what do you need to do right now? What do you need to do right now? And, I see people on social media, and I see people on different things, and I see even people in the groups, right? And they're talking about things that actually aren't going to serve them in this business. So I'm going to talk to you. What I want you to understand is, how do you become successful in this business? This one, not another company, not anything. It's being focused 100% on where you're at, where you want to go, but more importantly, what you're willing to do to get there. And consistency and focus and attention to what's actually in the palm of your hand is what's going to take you there. Now, you don't have to be perfect. In fact, there's nobody on here that's perfect. Even Darren Golka, the guy looks like he's 14. I think he's like 65 now. And he's a very well-spoken guy. He's a good-looking guy. His hair's always perfect, which I'm a little bit jealous about. But I'll tell you right now, on stage and stuff, he seems very polished, and he seems like he has it all going on. But you know what? He ain't perfect. And the reason why he's not perfect is because perfection is actually impossible. You're never going to be perfect in this. Nobody ever will be. However, you can give it the perfect effort. And the perfect effort is giving it everything that you have in the time that you have available to do that. And some people say, well, I got a job, I can't, do this all the time. So for me, it is a side hustle. So I'm going to challenge you on your thinking right now. And I want you to think about this. When you start a business, it doesn't matter what the business is. If you make the decision that you're going to go pursue something that is going to build something for you long term, help the people that you care about, maybe leave a legacy for what it is for the people that matter most to you, you now have a part-time job and a full-time business. The second you go into business, you have a part-time job and a full-time business. Now, you may not be able to spend the hours when you think of time, What I'm talking about is not the hours you dedicate to it. I'm talking about the thinking you dedicate to it. You're always thinking about, how can you move your business forward when you do have the time available? What do you need to do next? What do you need to learn? What do you need to address? Who do you need to reach out to learn a little bit more? Who's that person that scares you about talking to them because you're scared they're going to think something about you? Well, I'll tell you right now, if you treat this like a side hustle, they'll never take you seriously. If you treat this like it'll actually change your life or be able to serve your life in the way that you're looking for, you cannot be distracted by shiny things. Somebody else's deal, somebody else's comp levels, and all those kind of things. What attracted me to Experior was it supported what I had already decided I was looking for. I didn't come here because I was looking for something else. I really wasn't. I came here because I knew what I wanted and I knew what I was willing to do to go get it. And over here, that all of a sudden it got presented to me that, you know what, I can get closer to what it is that I'm trying to accomplish. And that's what I'm supposed to do. So I've never been distracted on where I'm going. And my daughter, she is convinced that I would be awesome at TikTok. Because old dads are famous for TikTok things. I don't know. Okay. No TikTok. Okay. And I'm actually kind of going, man, that'd be kind of fun. I'm going, not right now. So here's what I'm going to tell you. You may have things that you want to do in your life that don't include Experior. And if you don't, I'm concerned about you because there has to be more than that. But there are things that you want to accomplish in your life that you're going to need the time and the financial resources to do that. And what you need to do is you need to get one done. Don't try to get 3 or 4 things going at the same time. What you need to do is you need to get one done. Once that one is done, the foundation is laid. And once that foundation is laid, you can start building a mansion. But you cannot build a mansion if there's no proper foundation. So I'm going to challenge you to don't be distractible. Become indistractable to building the foundation that will change your life, change your children's lives. That's what you have in the palm of your hand. Don't waste it. So here's what I want you to do for the next, I don't know how much time I got, but I'm going to give you some advice on how to take notes during a convention. Number 1, or how to become indistractable during this convention. Number 1, don't let anything else interrupt what you need to hear over the next 2 days. Somebody is going to say something that will be that thing that'll just move you that extra inch. And Art Williams said, inch by inch, it's a cinch. And you go to event to event to event, not because you want to hear every speaker, it's because you want to hear the one message that you need to hear. So I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I know I'm not talking to Laval Dubois. He's got it all figured out as far as that goes. He's not distracted by shiny things. But if you're brand new or you have something that's kind of distracting you, you're the one I'm talking to. So not every message that everybody comes out with is going to resonate with you, and that's okay. But you need to be present, and you need to not get distracted so that you can make sure that you don't miss that one nugget that'll take you to the next stage of who you're going to become, the next stage in your business, the next stage in improving as a person and growing as a person. So I challenge you, embrace it. It's very easy to be distracted when we're sitting at home. And we're all going to battle with that a little bit over the next couple of days. However, if you don't negotiate what your focus is, nobody else is able to. So don't ever give them the opportunity to negotiate where you're going, because you're not going to. So I don't know how much time I have left, but that's all I have to say. So I want you to have a massive event, and let's just have a great weekend. I'm looking forward to a lot of things because I know I'm going to get that little nugget that's going to move me an inch.